Hey guys, this is a little update video for you and this course. In the last few months, I was often asked how can I get rid of referral spam, and I'm gonna attempt to show you some methods of how you can get rid of referral spam. First of all, what is referral spam? We are here in a Google Analytics account which has been running for some months, and although it's a page that only runs on my computer and there's no way to actually access this page from the outside, I have a bunch of referrals and visits to my web property which are obviously fake. So I'm here in the acquisitions referral report, and you can see there are a bunch of visits from referral sites that are probably fake. How do I know that they're fake? Well, you can check, for example, the bounce rate, which is most of the times 100%, or the average duration time, where you can see that the visits don't really visit your page. And the scheme behind it is probably that the spammers that send in this referral traffic want you to check out their page, for example, get free social traffic, and find out where did a user place a link here in order that I get so much traffic from here. But since these are not real referrals, you won't find a link. They just want you to visit their page, maybe to do some advertising or infect you with some kind of virus if you download anything. So please don't visit these sites and check them out, because these are obviously not real users. Now, how does this actually work from a spammer's perspective if I wanted to spam somebody else? Most of the people think that the spammers build some kind of bot that visits your site 22 times over the last period and execute the kind of page view request that flows into Google Analytics. But this is false. They actually use the measurement protocol to send in data. Now, what is the measurement protocol? It is another method of sending in data into Google Analytics apart from as we are doing it normally via the JavaScript code that is placed on our page. So the measurement protocol is actually a method to directly send in data without visiting the site of the user into the Google Analytics account. And Google Analytics has actually a demo for this. So you can see that at gadevtools.appspot.com and then the hit builder. And all we need to put here into place is the TID, which is our UA code, which we can easily get by going into the tracking information. And here we see the tracking information. Let's put that in here. And the client ID, we can just refresh that, and it's a random number. Then we can add parameters. Now, there are reference parameters in the measurement protocol, and what we want to fake right here is the referrer. So with this referrer, we just need to take the parameter dr, and we can input anything we want. So for example, spam.com. Then all we need to do is re-evaluate this hit. One parameter is missing, the DP parameter, which needs to be added. So this will be DP, and DP stands for, let's look that up as well, the document location URL, which, no, that's not it. It's the document path. The document path is the path that your hit should be sent in. So you could say the homepage or the landing page. You can basically just input, for example, landing page. So this will build a hit. This is this hit payload, which will send in a page view request to our page under the page landing page and with the referrer spam.com. And that way, once we send this hit, we'll get a new referrer. Let's go into our reporting and look up into our real-time report. There's just been one hit sent into Google Analytics to the page landing page, and the document referrer, let's look at the traffic sources, or we already see it here, is spam.com. And this is basically on a larger scale what spammers do on your website. So how can we get rid of this? And there are different techniques that I want to discuss with you. First of all, as we have learned in the introductory section of this course, once data is sent into Google Analytics, you can't edit the raw data. So the data that is already in here can only be manipulated through custom segments, which I will explain in a second step. But let's talk about how we can prevent the spam data that comes into this account. And there's really no easy answer here. The only thing that I can tell you is installing filters. So we can take the source here, floating share buttons, go over into our admin section and build a new spam filter, which will prevent the data from being sent in. So for example, we could create a filter called exclude spam.com. And this filter will exclude the custom segment here. Filter pattern would be spam.com. And we want to exclude that from the field source. And that way we would get rid of the spam.com in our referrer fields, and the traffic that is sent through the measurement protocol won't be entering our page. Now, obviously, this would be pretty cumbersome to set up for every spam referrer that is out there. And since this is a bigger problem, a wider spread problem, there are other people, way smarter people than me, who have thought about this. On the blog of Seymour Hava, he has built a tool which is called the spam filter tool by Seymour Hava. And once you click that on his blog post, you will find a tool that he has built. And all you need to do is initialize this. I just blocked the pop-ups here. Then authorize it to install filters onto your account. And you just choose your account. We'll go with our demo shop here. And I will first put this onto our test view. And then you can click create and apply filters. And this will install all the different filters onto your page. And these are over 20 filters now, because there are already over 400 known spam referrers that are out there. And that way, all of these will be installed automatically. All right. So there are a lot of filters installed. And if we go over to our Google Analytics under the admin section again, go into our test view that we have installed. We'll go on under the filters. We should see the new filters. Not yet. Let's see if the tool has ended yet. All right, that should do it. Let's see again if you're in the right account. No. Let's go back to home and actually look into this one. And we have our test view here. Let's look into the admin section under the filters. And here we see all the filters that were installed. And if we look at them, we see that they're basically taken domain and excluding them via a regex function. And that way you have over 20 filters in this account right now, and data is prevented from entering your account. All right, one caveat here is that the spam filter is actually based on the quota that Seymour Hava has available on his Google Analytics API account. So if the quota is used up, this spam filter tool won't work anymore, and the quota will reset every day. So if this doesn't work for you and you get an error message that the quota has been reached, you might want to install this tool yourself on your web page, and he even gives you all the data that you need to input in a GitHub repository and gives you some instructions on how to install this. So this is really a great tool. Thanks to Simo Ahava, we have this easy tool available to install these filters. Now, another problem you might be aware of, that spam referrals is getting more and more. So this needs to be updated, and you probably want to run this every month in order to keep your data clean. All right. Now that we have taken care of the data that is coming in to our account and filtering that out, we want to actually take care of the data that we already see in our account under the referrals, and maybe do some back analysis and get rid and filter all these spam traffic out. And we can't do this with the filters that are installed because, again, they are only filtering out new traffic that is coming in. What about the traffic that is already being tracked in Google Analytics? Google Analytics is not retroactive, and therefore we need to have another method to filter out traffic and analyze it in our page. And this is where custom segments come in. Now, there is a resource out there by The Lone Goat, and you can look that up. I will link to this post. And there's actually a segment template that we can install. So once we click this link, we can choose our account, and I will just go with this test view, and there will be a custom segment added to your Google Analytics account, and only to your Google Analytics account, not to all the Google Analytics accounts that are maybe connected to this view, because custom segments are actually a personal asset. So you can't install this for your client. He needs to do it himself. Once you create this custom segment, you will have it available in your traffic report. If we reload this page, add a segment, and then go to the custom segments, we will have our exclude spam referrals available. We will have all these 400 different spam sources available. I can't even click it. It always pops up. Okay. Let's try this again. This is because my screen is so small. Okay, this will do it. Apply this. And right here we see the sessions that get filtered out. So if we take out this all sessions and remove them, we still see a little bit of referral spam traffic, but it's way less. These are probably not yet implemented into the segment. You would need to do this yourself. And we can do this by, for example, get free social traffic. Let's copy this and go into edit our spam referrals. And then we'll just add a pipe at the end and our get free social traffic. Let's save this. And hopefully, yes, our free social traffic is now gone and it's filtered out of the results. So if you still see some results, then you might want to update your filters and your custom segments that exclude this spam referral. All right, that's it with the two methods that I wanted to show you. These methods are probably the most effective methods of filtering out this spam referral traffic. I hope Google does something about this, and the Google Analytics team, they are aware of the problem. So we'll see how they react in the next coming month. Just to recap really quickly, spam traffic is sent through the measurement protocol. That's why those are not real hits, and it's really easy to manipulate a referrer and send in spam into your account. So don't think that the traffic actually comes from that site and click through to it. That's actually what spammers want. In order to filter out traffic and getting rid of the traffic going forward, install the tool by Simo Ahava. This is the tool that he has built, and it installs over 20 different filters onto your website and prevents spam traffic to enter your account. And the second thing is install the custom segment from LoneGoat, which will give you and your Google Analytics account a custom segment which you can use to analyze data that is already in your account and exclude all the referral spam data. So this is it with this little update to our course. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment section on the right side. Thanks.